Hello and welcome to Gabe RPG TV. Yeah, that's what you're tuning in today. And what I'm going to talk about today is from a past video I did months and months ago, which is about audio description. One thing for me, with audio description, I did not really care for it. Growing up, the only good thing about audio description was getting free movies. I could call up my local library for the blind, and they had a whole list of videos, that I could request, and, that I would get for free, and I could keep them for I don't know, like a couple of weeks or something. You know, this was back when you had to really account for mail, travel, and all that kind of stuff. So, definitely a different time back in the 90s as opposed to now, when, you can pretty much, you know, without leaving your home, without having to call and talk to anybody or, waiting for a new list to appear, in the mail, you can just go on to either Blind Mice Mega Mall or Netflix or Disney Plus, and just find anything you're looking for. Really, just about every movie you could think of is audio described these days. At least every new movie. There is definitely a back catalog of older movies that still do not have audio description to this day. I can just think of a number of movies that don't have audio described tracks for them. Clerks being one of them. You know, and what else? I'm trying to think of something that I've never found anywhere that's an unedited version of Friday. What else? Oh, there's a bunch of other movies. I'm sure I could name list upon list of movies that don't have a good audio described track to them. But anyways, so yeah, like I said, when growing up, I had a lot of vision. So audio described content wasn't a huge thing for me. It was like, this was cool. I get movies for free, I can watch them. That's pretty much was all my interest in them. Like, just the fact, like I said, I could get free movies. And then, of course, as I got older and, I lost more vision, audio described movies and TV shows became way, way more important, and, as the years went on, audio described TV shows and movies, the amount just kept getting better, as the years went on and, the more help from Congress and just, all the kinds of things that happened in the past, 10, 15 years has really improved the amount of audio described content that we have available these days. And right now, for me, the two streaming services that have the most audio described content is Netflix, number one, and Disney Plus, number two. Though Disney Plus has been doing something that I absolutely was surprised about because I didn't think they were going to do it. And when they did it, I was like, yeah! Which is basically describing all of their trailers. All their latest, TV shows / movies that they're releasing, the trailers have an auto-described track. I was just like, I know I said, I was just like, yes! I was just so excited because Netflix, the amount of audio described, shows and movies and comedy specials, it's just off the chart. But they don't describe their trailers. None of the trailers that they have any described tracks. So that's the one thing that's great about Disney, that they're doing a little bit different and they've kind of, raised the bar, I feel. So I'm going to play a trailer for a movie that's actually available right now. And, well, at least if you're going to pay the fee. So here, let me just play a trailer here. And, please don't mind the noise. I had to hold the mic this time around. So here we go.
Below an enormous ring-shaped rock formation, the word Disney appears. A young girl gears up with a two-fingered glove, a golden armband, a pair of fighting sticks, and a shiny top-knot ring. She leaps from one roof to another, then creeps down a cylindrical tunnel lit by flickering torches. Rope nets drop down, but she dodges them.
Clever.
The girl taps on a sphere, which opens to reveal an armadillo-like insect. The creature triggers more nets, then is distracted by a bug.
Tuk Tuk, focus.
Tuk Tuk curls back into a ball and rolls off down the tunnel, triggering another net.
Give me some shell.
He misses her hand and rolls.
I gotcha.
The girl studies a circular wall carving. Whipping out her fighting sticks, she places them in holes in the wall and twists, unlocking a round door. She heads up some stairs alongside a stream of gravity-defying water flowing up the steps. At the top of the staircase is a vast chamber with a glowing orb shining from the center. The girl turns to find an armed, masked man standing before her. She reaches for her fighting sticks and rushes forward.
My whole life, I trained to become a guardian of the Dragon Gem. But this world has changed.
She fiercely battles the masked man.
And its people are divided.
The crowd scowls. In the chamber, the battle rages on.
Now, to restore peace, I must find the last dragon.
She leaps dramatically into the air, her weapons raised. A grown-up version of the girl uncovers her face.
My name is Raya.
Shifting gem-like shapes separate to reveal a title. Disney, Raya and the Last Dragon. Raya rights the upside-down Tuk Tuk, who is now the size of a rhinoceros.
You're getting a little too big for this, bud.
Yeah! Oh, man. Honestly, for this one, I was just really excited, as you can hear. I'm a big fan of dragons, honestly. And just, this one's like very anime kind of like, in a lot of sense. Honestly, just like, and very much, it also has kind of like that feeling of like the way, when you watch like an Indiana Jones movie almost, or just like that adventure, I'm just so excited for this movie. And like I said, I just loving that Disney is describing their trailers for all of their movies and shows. When the trailer for WandaVision was out, I was like, are they going to do it? Are they going to do it? Yes! There's audio described, trailers for WandaVision. I was like, yes! And of course, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I'm going to probably talk about those shows in the next, few episodes, considering that Falcon and Winter Soldier are about to be out, and the entire season of WandaVision that just got done like in the past couple weeks here. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. That was a really good show. I really liked it. Though I'm a fan of Marvel, so that's probably my biased views / opinions. So yeah, like I said, audio described, just everything has changed, of course, as I lost vision, and more and more depending on described content. And even though some blind people will say, I don't need audio described anything, I know what's going on, just by the dialogue and just by this and that. And I just like, okay, that's you, that's not me. I absolutely love having the audio described track, even though, I growing up with sight, you do kind of have that mental image. I don't know what it is, but like, I know sometimes when I'm watching movies, just the sounds and everything, it kind of already gives me a little bit of a mental picture in my head a lot of times. But even then, it's like, there's just so much going on, is that having the audio described track really helps a lot. Because as much information as I can gather, okay, they're in a room, there's fighting going on, or, high-end audio helps more, as far as having that left, right, and center tracks, and just having really good spatial audio, that kind of stuff. It helps even more with the audio described track, but not having one or the other really, it really makes it hard to fully enjoy the movie. So at least for me, everybody has their opinions and views on audio description. So, that's just mine. That's where I'm at. This is how I love and enjoy my movies and TV. So, I don't know. Let me know. How do you enjoy watching your movies and TV shows? Do you love audio description? Do you hate audio description? Are you like me where you need both? Or, like I said, everybody has their view about it, and what they prefer. I'm not going to say, I don't know how you can watch anything without audio description. I'm definitely not that kind of person. I'm like, whatever works for you, however you enjoy, your shows and movies, enjoy. I'm not going to tell you how you should do that. Yeah. So, that's just kind of what this episode was about. Just kind of revisiting and talking about audio description and my experiences with it a bit, and and what's been going on as of lately. Like I said, I love it. I love what we got today. All of the content we have available these days, especially on Netflix with the stand-up specials. I love it. That was one of my big complaints. I'm like, okay, you're supposed to, describe all of your original content, yet there's no audio described stand-up specials. But, it only took time. That's the one thing I love about Netflix. Even as the years go on, it just keeps getting better and better and better. And I know people are like, oh, you're just a Netflix fanboy person. But no, I subscribe to all of the streaming services. I have all of them, except for a couple. I don't have HBO Max, but that's because they don't supply any audio described content as far as I know. And even just trying to use the app is an utter pain. I don't think it's changed. Though I haven't checked out any of the blind forums recently and what people have been talking about it. But like I said, I have all the streaming services, and I still feel that Netflix and Disney are the two best streaming services as far as having audio described content. So that's where it stands. That's where I feel. Maybe anybody can tell me if they feel any different. Let me know what you think. I really want to know, and just comment, like, subscribe, all the YouTube standard stuff. So thanks for taking some time to listen to this episode. I know I don't have any video, but that'll change in the future. It's the weather's getting warmer. I can do more stuff outside, and and I don't have to worry about privacy of people nearly as much. And definitely some new videos coming soon. I really appreciate everybody, all of my subscribers, all 18 subscribers that I have. Some people would be like, oh, that's not enough. I need absolutely more. But I really appreciate everybody. It is one of those things I like. I look at my number, I'm like, that's a small crowd. I feel like, that's, I really, really appreciate everybody. So thanks so much. And come and join me in the next episode. Yeah, Gabe RPG TV. That is what you're listening to, or what you have been listening to. All right, catch you later in the next episode.